Zifm Stereo.
Hi, good evening and welcome to Zifm Stereo, my station, your station. My name is Supa. It's great to be back on radio, almost 10 years in, should I say in the doldrums? My guest tonight, Jerry Nyazungu. He's going to be a permanent guest on this show because he has walked the journey of a small business person to be where he is today. Because it's important that when people give advice, business advice, it's important to give advice through those that have actually walked the journey. And Jerry is one of those that have walked the journey. But Jerry, you have earned yourself even an interesting title, which is the Chartered Vendor. First of all, let me welcome you to the show. Can you tell us who you are?
Thank you, Supa. Thank you for having me. Thank you, our listeners. My name is Jerry Nyazungu, aka the Chartered Vendor. Yes, I am the chief servant of M&J. People, they are used to the term CEO, but I believe in being a chief servant because I'm serving my company and I'm also serving my customers. Since our customers, they're actually the kings, so they're the ones I'm serving. So Jerry, being a chartered vendor, I was once a vendor selling sweets and bananas in Goodyear and Glenview. Before I started the company, I founded M&J. So I also sold airtime. I also sold donuts in 2008 when the economy was at, I think the inflation was actually at 231 million%. So things were difficult, but I managed to survive the Zimbabwean economy up to now. So I'm a qualified chartered secretary. I did CIS after being inspired by Dr. Gideon Gono because he's the one who actually inspired me to do that. Then I became a vendor. So I believe that I learned a lot from vending, and I also learned a lot from being a chartered secretary.
Okay, so did you go to the streets by choice because you had the qualification to actually get employment?
No, it wasn't by choice. Actually, I did CIS whilst I was a vendor. Okay. Whilst I was a vendor, I was also going to school, and I never went to the university. Soon after A level, that's when I started doing CIS. So that's how I became a chartered secretary. So I actually qualified in 2012 after I'd left vending when I was working for other companies as a bookkeeper.
Are you not an exceptional case? Should we actually be encouraging Zimbabweans that follow these footsteps as if everybody will be able to walk through that journey? Is this not something that is unique to you?
I think from the experience, there are a lot of people who have sold who were vendors. I think we can have our Philip Chiangwas. We've got a lot of them who survived in the streets. I think even Philip Matarenyika was also a vendor. So there are many people who survived in the streets. I'm not the first one, but maybe I'm the first one to actually come out and encourage youths who are actually in vending to also say someday you can wake up as a CEO of your company. Someday you can wake up even as the president of this country. Who knows?
Okay. Let's quickly find out about your business acumen. What specific businesses are you involved with?
Okay, we want to build timeless businesses all over Africa. So what I do, I'm into business advisory. I work with over 4,500 small to medium enterprises, and I help them with because I've got a lot of consultants at my company, about 50 of them, specializing in various areas: tax consultants, HR consultants, marketing consultants, sales consultants. So I have seen a lot of things happening to SMEs. Some of them, they've got good ideas, but to set up the structure, to set up the administration, that's where the real problem is. To know when to hire, to know when to fire, to know when to even borrow. They don't know about that. So that's why I'm here. I want to help because I am not a politician, but I'm a business person. So I believe that I can also help my country because the future is in the SMEs.
So you think politicians are not helpful?
No, I'm saying yes, politicians are helpful, but they are there to create the environment. Okay. But after the environment is created, we also need to help the business people in order for them to set up timeless businesses which can survive over 100 years, which are going to go through the generations.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jerry. We are live on Zifm Stereo, my station, your station. My name is Supa. This is Enterprise Zimbabwe. We're taking a short break. We're back in a moment.
At M&J, our goal is to help you build a timeless business, a business that survives beyond generations. We want to be part of your dreams and to help you translate those dreams into a reality. Together, we can build a legacy. We are here to help you solve your toughest business challenges. We are M&J, and you can find us on www.mjgroup.africa. Contact us on 0774 592 874 or 0715 791 502. M&J, building timeless businesses.
Welcome to Enterprise Zimbabwe. My name is Supa and joining me on the show tonight is Jerry Nyazungu. He's renowned as a chartered vendor. He's going to be our special guest and permanent guest on this show because he's walked the journey of being a small business to where he is today. Over 50 consultants helping people in business, not just startups, but even established businesses, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so somebody who's out there will be like, guys, manono kane tiri, because this is not the right time to start business in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Things are tough.
Yeah.
You know, the rate is going wild. It's difficult to get money from the banks. The interest rates are wild. What kind of advice would you give somebody who's just thinking, should I start a business? Should I not start a business?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think this is the time to actually start a business.
Why do you say that?
Because when we've got an environment which has got a lot of problems, I think we also have got a lot of opportunities. I will just give you an example. I think in Zimbabwe, that's one of the few economies whereby you can maybe increase your markup by about 100%. Because it cannot happen in Europe. It's never going to happen in America.
Even though it's happening, is it ethical? Should you really be stealing from the people?
Yes, but you're just taking advantage of the situation. Because if people have got a lot of problems, yes, there's an opportunities. There are going to be a lot of opportunities. If you are in war, if something is scarcity, you're going to maybe sell it for a higher price. So right now, as we are in Zimbabwe, we've got a lot of challenges, we've got a lot of problems, which I believe someone who is out there who hasn't even started his business, that person, if he's going to start with the intention to grow maybe to be $1 billion company, is going to make it. I'll just give you an example of our only billionaire, Dr. Zifm Stereo.
We're not too sure that he's the only billionaire, but he's worth celebrating because of what he's been able to achieve. And talking about Strive, he's just stepped down on the board after being there for more than a decade, 2 decades.
Yes, good corporate governance there.
Good corporate governance for staying that long and then stepping down.
Yes, to step down and maybe leave it for others and also pursue other agendas. So I believe that he now has got money working for him. He no longer works for money.
Absolutely. We must celebrate Strive Masiwa as a Zimbabwean who has achieved. But the whole point is to understand and believe that Strive started as a small business.
Exactly.
So it is actually possible that you can start as a small business and become a billionaire.
That's true. So
yes. What are the opportunities right now out there which will make the next billionaire out of Zimbabwe?
Yeah, I believe that we've got plenty of opportunities in Zimbabwe. Look at farming. We've got technology. There are a lot of opportunities which are there in this country. So I believe that you just need to pursue your passion. Like if you know that maybe you know how to consult, you know how to speak, you know how to be a journalist, you can just pursue that. Maybe, who knows, you might be the next millionaire, you might be next billionaire. So there are a lot of plenty of opportunities, be it in mining. I think right now we've got almost each and every mineral here in Zimbabwe. So why can't we take advantage of that? We are saying the reason why these companies have managed to be billionaires and how we can even track that Dr. Masiwa is the billionaire is because they've put structures in their business.
Okay,
so,
but let's be practical.
Yeah.
Because one of the key things about this show is that we actually want to encourage people who have not thought about setting up a business to actually say, you know what, you could actually set up a business in what you are doing. Should people just be following their passion to start a business, or they should look at what is paying, what makes profit?
Yeah, I thank you for that. I also say entrepreneurs, it's not always about being a founder. Like where I work at M&J, I've got a lot of entrepreneurs inside M&J because I'm just the founder, but these guys are also entrepreneurs who are actually helping me to grow that company. Because not everyone, I don't want to encourage everyone to start a business, but I'm saying just to where you are working, if you put more effort and if you behave like you're the employer, you're already an entrepreneur, you can grow that business. Who knows, it can be multi-million or multi-billion-dollar company. So an entrepreneur to me is not about founding. You might actually behave as an entrepreneur in a business which was founded by another person.
Fantastic. Jeremy Zungu is our permanent guest on Enterprise Zimbabwe, but we're going to be celebrating other people who have started small businesses, who are now big business people. But more importantly, we want to encourage young people to start businesses, old people to start businesses, because this country is not going to change by foreign investors. It's going to change by local investors.
That's true.
Because confidence will come only when we do something as Zimbabweans.
That's
isn't
true.
it?
That's
You've
true.
written a book, The Chartered Vendor.
Yes.
What is it about?
This book is about my journey, so it's a mixed biography, and also there are a lot of business lessons which are in there. So I'm giving practical business lessons. I'm talking about me. If I'm talking about selling, I'll be giving my own examples. If I'm talking about building a team, it's all about my own examples, not other people.
Next week, we're going to be talking a little bit more about the lessons, specific lessons from the Chartered Vendor, and we're going to be giving away copies of this book. Jeremy Zungu, thank you very much for being on Enterprise Zimbabwe, and thank you for listening to the show. My name is Supa Mandiwanzira. It's great to be back on radio. My station, your station. Thank you. See you next week, Monday, 7:15 to 7:30. We're out of here.
At M&J, our goal is to help you build a timeless business, a business that survives beyond generations. We want to be part of your dreams and to help you translate those dreams into a reality. Together, we can build a legacy. We are here to help you solve your toughest business challenges. We are M&J, and you can find us on www.mjgroup.africa. Contact us on 0774 592 874 or 0715 791 502. M&J, building timeless businesses.